I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi.
And now a quick check of our starting lineups showing us who will hit the floor first.
As a fan, if you've got the need for speed, you're in for a treat tonight.
Oh, I always have the need for speed. I mean, across the league, every year, the pace seems to increase. And these teams, they really push it.
Then again, who knows? A couple key half-court sets could really determine the outcome here.
The three from Alicia Gray.
Drops in the tray.
Supremely confident in her scoring abilities. Gray, she'll make you pay.
Pass to Magbagor. Now Ogumake, guarded by Jones, and stolen by Canada. And here we go, the dream on the fast break.
Kept alive.
Jones with it. Ogumake's there, and Jones gets it to go.
Well, they wanted a strong finish in the fast break, so they get it to Jones, who hustles in transition.
Outside Wheeler. Pass to Ogumake. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
And at this stage of her career, winning titles seems to be everything for Skylar Diggins-Smith.
She doesn't know how many more years she has left, and because of this, she's going to give it her all. It'll be interesting to see if she's able to add some titles to her illustrious resume.
And the first one falls for her.
And looking at the Atlanta Dream, they haven't won a playoff series since 2018.
Yeah, Atlanta has struggled of late, but when you look at this current roster, they are very young and talented, headlined by 2022 first overall pick, Ryan Howard.
That's also good, so she hits them both.
Well, when you talk about the greatest organizations in this league, Seattle has a strong argument.
Well, they've got 4 titles, which is tied for the most all time. And since their first title back in 2004, they've only missed the playoffs 3 times in 20 years.
Now here is Canada. 4 on the clock. The 3 ball.
They get it back.
Jones.
Ezzy Magbagor, nice defense.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Ogumake, that's good.
And Ogumake gives her team an edge down low. She really plays with power and poise.
Outside Canada. Pass to Howard. Now Griner. Gray, guarded by Wheeler. Screened by Griner. And that one's good. Gray.
Well, quite simply, Alicia Gray is a bucket. She'll find ways to score all over the floor.
Wheeler with it. Fires it. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Gray right side. To the wing, right side. Picked by Jones. Now here is Canada. Defense is right there. Free throw line jumper. And she gets that one to go off the front iron.
Nice looking mid-range jumper. I like when Canada looks to shoot from this area of the floor.
Ogumake outside. Williams, guarded by Howard. Williams inside. Howard's there. Williams can't get it to go. On the wing, Ryan Howard. She's guarded by Williams. Pass to Griner. And here is Howard. The pick by Jones. This one for three. Another shot. Not gonna go that time. Good D by Neko Gumake. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Over to the left wing. Here's Wheeler. And the Storm miss again.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Pass to Gray. Now Griner. Outside Canada. Lets it go from deep. Good. And the assist goes to Brittany Griner.
Check out the pace Canada plays at. She's got a shot up within moments of getting the ball.
Now here's Wheeler. Gray defending. Back to Wheeler. Over Gray. Wheeler, good. Here's Canada. She's got 5. Pass to Gray. Reiner. Gray is screen. Now here is Canada. Jones left side. It's good. It's her second basket. She's shooting 2 for 4.
These inside looks are what Jones is all about, and she knows how to outwork the defense.
Back to Wheeler. Pass to Agumake. Stolen by Jones. Here's Canada. And it's good for 2.
It's been a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. This is the start that coaches dream of.
Now here's Wheeler. Screen by Magnagor. For 3. Doesn't go for her.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
The shot by Howard, no good.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Ogumake outside. Williams, guarded by Howard. Shot clock at 5. And Williams gets it to go. And here is Howard. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Gray is screen. Pass to Howard. Jones over Ogumake. Tried to bank it in, but misses. Now here's Williams, guarded by Howard. Left side, Williams. Inside. It's rebounded by Atlanta. Now Canada. She has 7. Pass to Gray. Now here's Jones. Howard, she's guarded by Williams. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Storm trail. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
The 3. And Jones pulls it down.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
The kick out to Canada. Gray. here's Griner. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Jones, defended by Magbegor. Jones misses. Outside Williams. And she uses the glass on the layup.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Canada with it. Pass to Jones. The pick by Jones. Gray in the post. Guarded by Wheeler. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. The ball goes to Seattle. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Magbegor. Screen by Magbegor. To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I like how Magbegor picks her spots on offense, knows when to look to score inside.
And here is Gray. Jones outside. Gray is screen. Canada with it to stop the drought. And Clark pulls it down.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Back to Agumake.
2 minutes remaining.
Picked by Agumake. 6 to shoot. Clark outside. Shoots. She can't get that one to fall.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whips on an open jumper.
What you love about Brianna Jones, she's an old school center.
Well, she's not trying to stretch the floor, rarely takes threes. Jones rebounds, protects the paint, and shoots a very high percentage. She shows there's serious value in that type of role still.
Outside Canada. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is on target.
Well, the arc isn't Canada's preferred shooting location, but she does have the touch to make it work.
Now here's Wheeler. D right on her. Pass to Agumake. Agumake sets a screen. Clark with it. Howard's there. Back to Agumake. Wheeler. There's the triple. The basket good off the assist from Neko Agumake.
Threes going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
Now here is Canada. 10 points for her. And there's the foul. It'll go on Clark. That is her first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Queen. Here's Walker Kimbrough. Buries it from three-point range.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Here's Clark. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And there's a pick. Down low. Shoots from the right block. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
Howard up top. She's covered by Agumake. Howard gets the bucket.
That's a clever, clever shot by Howard. Going for the floater instead of pushing it all the way to the hoop.
And here's Brown. Here's Agumake. And no good trying to get that one. And so the first quarter in the books. Dream out in front. They're up by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And now the second quarter just getting set to begin. And looking at what we've seen from the Dream, what do you guys think?
Scoring has come in threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
Here's Brown. Pass to Holmes.
Hits it out to Clark.
4 on the shot clock. Outside Williams. Second shot opportunity. Excellent D there from Brittany Griner. Atlanta leading.
Now Caldwell.
Hillman. Over Holmes. Missed it from 7 feet out. Now Brown. Looking for a first basket still in this one. Clark outside. Williams. Queen covering for 3. And Williams gets it to go.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Here's Caldwell. She's covered by Brown. Lets the 3 fly. Good. First shot, first basket.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Williams. She's got 7. Back to Clark. Good, and it's Gabby Williams who picks up the assist.
Well, we know about Clark and her three-point exploits, but she also has the ability to beat you closer to the hoop.
Now here is Queen. She's guarded by Williams. Now here is Queen. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Such a sharp shooter. That's almost a layup for her. So wide open.
Clark outside. Up and in on the layup.
Good job to create the easy bucket.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Walker Kimbrough. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Hillman.
And here's Caldwell.
Here's Griner. She's off on that one. The Storm trail. Brown with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Takes the 3. Good. First shot, first basket.
You just can't let Brown get her feet set. Shoot comfortably off the pass. She will bury those all night.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. To the paint. And here they come. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Atlanta.
And talking about the Dream, they do one thing very well. That's get to the line.
Last year, they led the league in free throw makes and attempts. The Dream have athletic slashers and players that can get to the rim.
Now here's Griner. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. That's in. She's got 2 made now, and she's shooting 2 for 3. And it's the Storm with the ball, trailing by 5. Outside Williams. There's a screen by Clark. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough.
Guarded closely. To the inside. Griner banked in off the glass.
Tremendous offensive feel and touch from Griner. When Brittany gets in that close to the hoop, good night.
Pass to Brown. Now here's Williams. There's a screen by Clark. Beyond the arc. And the Storm miss again. And Atlanta has possession. 7-point differential. Down low. Reiner's shot is off. Outside Williams. To the middle. Here's Clark. The rebound by Brittany Griner. Here's Walker Kimbrough. 5 points in the game. Offline with the 3. Now here's Brown. She's guarded closely. Pass to Williams. The 17-footer, 2 points. That one goes in.
She's definitely got that shot in her arsenal.
And so here's Atlanta, leading by 5. Now here is Queen. She's guarded by Williams. Queen with the ball. Reiner with the screen. Queen. Off the mark there with the 3. And here's Clark. Pass to Williams. Back to Clark. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, you just can't give her that kind of position on the post.
When she gets in that good of a position, it's just so hard to stop her.
Here's Caldwell. Pass to Griner. It's rebounded by Seattle. Well, it's definitely within striking distance.
The big key is make each possession count.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Now Queen. Here's Caldwell. Inside with the shot. Walker Kimbrough misses.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Now here's Brown. Outside Williams. Chance there to take the lead, missing. And you're the Dream. They've led by as much as 10. Queen misses. Clark outside. To the paint. Nails the baby hook.
Quality display of court vision from Clark. Her team is simply better when she's out on the floor.
Atlanta calls timeout. And so many tremendous players in this league. Who do you think gets overlooked?
Well, it might be weird to call a former MVP underrated, but Nneka Ogwumike has been playing at a high level for a very long time, and I think she deserves more recognition.
And I'll take Kelsey Mitchell. For years, she was carrying that Indiana team by herself offensively. Now, she's certainly got a lot more help.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Atlanta has possession, trailing by 2. Pass to Gray. Now Jones. Howard. She's guarded by Williams. That shot by Howard, no good. And here are the Storm now. Inside, Ogumake. Good, and it's Gabby Williams who picks up the assist.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Now here is Canada. She's got 10. Gray, shot to stop the run. Pass to Griner. Over McMagor. Nails the baby hook.
I'm not sure, really, in that set who was supposed to be on her there, and apparently neither did the defenders.
Well, Brittany Griner is just the 4th player in WNBA history to have double-digit all-star selections. That's incredible.
And the other 3 players are some of the best to ever do it, including Diana Taurasi, who Griner's played a lot of games with. What an honor.
Clock is at 3. Baseline J on the way. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in.
Well, certainly doesn't mind the mid-range. Wheeler plays within herself and takes what the defense gives her.
Pass to Gray. Griner. Gray is screen. Griner with the ball. Outside Canada. Here's Jones. Cams the 12-footer. Seattle leading. Pass to Wheeler. Ogumake sets a screen. And the 3 off target. 3 on 3. Here's Howard. She's guarded by Williams. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Pass to Ogumake, and there's the foul. It'll go on Canada.
Jordan Canada.
That'll be her 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's McMagor. Williams, guarded by Howard. Now Wheeler, just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. Canada grabs the board. The Dream Trail. Back to Gray. Pass to Griner. Gray is screen. And here's Canada. That's good, and so Brittany Griner gets the assist.
Known as a distributor, when Jordan Canada needs to score for her team, she is capable of monster nights.
Now here's Wheeler. She has 7. Fires from deep. Drains the 3-pointer.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here's Gray. 5 points in the game. The pick by Jones. From the wing. And it's Gray missing. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Storm out in front, up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the 3rd quarter after the break. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway.
And you look at Canada in this game, she's been everywhere.
And I wonder how long she can continue to shoot the three ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been quite simply lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
And here is Wheeler. Pass to Ogumake.
Look down.
Outside Williams. Jacks up a three. Green with the rebound. Now Gray. Pass to Griner. Gray is screen. Now here's Griner. Tight defense on her. Jones. She's covered by Ogumake. She gets it in there.
A tough customer. Jones almost invites contact around the rim.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Back to Wheeler. To the inside. Ogumake. Down low. Magnagor. The basket good off the assist from Neko Ogumake.
Yeah, always aware of what's happening on the court. Ogumake keeps her teammates engaged.
Pass to Gray. Outside Howard. And the call is going to be, an illegal screen.
Those types of mistakes are magnified when it's a tight game like this.
And the Storm with possession. 2-point game. Ogumake outside. Outside Williams. Pass to Magbagor. To the middle. Wheeler. Good D there from Alicia Gray. Now here is Canada. She's got 13. Now Gray, guarded by Wheeler. Gray is screen. Now here's Griner, defended by Magbagor. To the paint. And that one's good. Gray.
What a smart feed by Canada. She's got a great eye for finding those ready shooters.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Wheeler with it. 10 points for her. Outside Williams. The basket good off the assist from Erica Wheeler.
What vision from Wheeler, IDing her teammate all along, getting it to her.
And the dream call time here.
Atlanta trailing here. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Gray is screen. Now here's Griner. Defense right on her. Gray guarded by Wheeler. Canada up top. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jones. That's foul number 2 for her. Here's Williams. She's got 15. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. There's the foul. It's on Howard. That's her first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Magbegor. Five on the clock. Now here's Wheeler. Over Gray. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Back to Gray. On the wing, Ryan Howard. From the line. And there it is.
Well, when you watch Ryan Howard, one thing is abundantly clear. She doesn't need a lot of space or time to get her shot off.
When you watch Ryan Howard, what a diverse skill set. Great versatility at both ends.
Absolutely. She can defend about 4 positions, score from all 3 levels, and we've even seen her play the point. Truly a franchise-level talent.
Now here's Agumake. Canada grabs the board. Gray up top, guarded by Wheeler. Pass to Jones. Gray. The pick by Jones. Gray up top. She's got 7. Jordan Canada for 3. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Jones.
And that was some excellent positioning from Jones on the offensive glass, getting herself room to grab the ball and send it back.
Down low. Puts it up. And Ogumake gets it to go. And here's Canada. 13 points in this game. Jones outside. Pass to Gray. And the ball out of play. The Storm will have it. Seattle with the ball. Pass to Ogumake. Shoots over Jones. And the Storm tack on 2 more.
How nice is it to see the use of the mid-range right there? Agumake just has a great feel for the game.
Here's Gray. Now Griner. And here's Canada. 6 on the shot clock. Jones. She's covered by Ogumake. From down low. Jones misses. Seattle leading. Now here's Wheeler. She's got 10. Pass to Magbegor. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Substitution on the clock.
Queen with the ball. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Here's Jones. Howard, she's covered by Clark. A pick by Jones. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Magbagor grabs the miss. And it's the Storm with the ball. 3-point lead. And it's Agumake missing. Queen with the ball. She's guarded by Williams. Here's Queen. Pass to Griner. Howard. Griner with the screen. Over Brown. The Dream again can't hit. Screen by Magbagor. To the inside. Here's Ogumake. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound. Now here's Howard. She's covered by Brown. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Pick by Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Howard. She's covered by Brown. To end the drought. And a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in.
That's a great shot from Howard. She's out here to score as much as possible.
And here's Brown. Cans it from downtown.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Howard. A 4-point game. Now here's Jones. She's tightly guarded. Pass to Griner. The fader. And the shot goes down.
Look, the mid-range game, it's pretty old school. And Griner is about fundamentals, which means she can hit those shots.
Now here's Williams. 15 points in the game.
Well, we know not every team in the league is a title contender. So what's the key for teams in the rebuilding process, Brian?
Your scouting department really matters because if you're a losing team, your draft picks, whether first or second round, will play.
Yeah, and I'll throw in luck as well. I mean, those ping pong balls going your way, winning the lottery, getting the first overall pick, you can add an Asia Wilson, an Aaliyah Boston, and when you add a player of that value, that can change your fortunes pretty quickly.
Howard.
Magbagor grabs the miss.
And it's the Storm with the ball. Pass to Brown. And here's Agumake. She's guarded by Griner. Picked by Agumake. The 3 is up. Green with the rebound.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Now here is Queen. Screen by Griner. Inside. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
You want to stop Griner when she's attacking the hoop? Didn't think so. Too much coming at you.
Outside Williams. Pass to Magbagor. Lexi Brown on the wing. Back to Magbagor. And she banks in the layup.
Well, it's really almost like an automatic 2 points. Put them up on the board anytime she gets the ball that close to the basket.
The defense has to battle to keep her out of that position in the first place, or it's going to be a long day for them.
Now here's Jones. 10 points for her. Howard misses. Now here's Clark, guarded by Howard. Pass to Agumake. Outside Williams. Goes up on the wing. Howard with the rebound.
Even though she missed it, she couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, they don't come much easier than that.
Gets an open look and hits. Now Brown. 6 points for her. Clark outside. Brown sets a screen. To the inside. Here's Magbagor. The shot's good. Alicia Clark making the play.
Outstanding entry pass. She knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Now here's Howard.
Hey, look over here.
From past the arc, connects from three-point range. And we have just finished the third quarter, and a tight game we've got. Storm out in front. They lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth quarter. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. Fourth quarter action getting started. Atlanta trailing here. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Caldwell. Coffee outside. Here's Caldwell. She's covered by Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Now here is Queen. And the dream, another 3. Brown with it. Has to Cook. Brown. Now here's Clark, covered by Walker Kimbrough. Back to Brown. Right wing. The tray. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Out to the wing. From 18 feet away. The rebound by Holmes. Seattle trailing here. Now Clark, covered by Walker Kimbrough. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Now here's Brown. She's guarded closely. Count it.
14.
And Atlanta has possession. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Screen by Coffee. Here's Queen. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Shoots over Clark. And there's another one for the Dream. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And here's Holmes.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Holmes, defended by Coffee. And here's Holmes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
A solid free throw shooter. Clark wants every part of her game to be advanced.
Alicia Clark. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Queen. Caldwell. She's covered by Brown. A nice shot there by Caldwell. Seattle with the ball. They trail by 1. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Here's Queen. Launches a 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Clark outside. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
A well-rounded offensive identity is really what makes Clark a threat to score anytime she's on the court.
Caldwell. She's covered by Brown.
Absolutely no fear, guys. Mixing it up in the paint with bigger players.
Here's Cook. Queen covering. Pass to Brown. Holmes shoots over Walker Kimbrough. And it's Holmes missing. Now Walker Kimbrough. Screen by Coffey. To the middle. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, we hear a lot about Coffey's excellent footwork, and that's what it takes to make those kinds of finishes. Footwork and balance.
Now here's Clark. With nobody on her, she buries the jumper. Now here is Queen. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Queen with the ball. Down low. And the basket by Walker Kimbrough.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick out the pass and get the assist.
Here's Clark. Three-pointer. It's good, as 5 others before it were. She's now shooting 6 for 7.
A respected distance shooter, Clark's impact to her team can be felt from all over the court.
Now here's Coffey. Here's Walker Kimbrough. That's good, and it's Nia Coffey with the assist.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now a timeout called by Seattle. Wheeler, Gray defending. Pass to Magbagor. Ogumake. Back to Magbagor. The kick out to Williams. The three-pointer off the mark. Atlanta trailing here. Canada with it. Griner with the screen. Here's Gray. And again, the dream score.
Showing great court awareness. Gray has a knack for making the right reads and pick and rolls.
Here's Wheeler. Pass to Ogumake. Shot clock at 6. Fires the three. They get it back. Goes back up. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
Crashing the boards with ferocious intensity. Ogumake is a cutthroat rebounder.
Now here's Griner. Screen by Griner. To the paint.
A basket good off the assist from Alicia Gray.
The Storm trail. Ogumake outside. Pass to Wheeler. From the arc, in it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for her this game.
Got to watch out for Wheeler's jumper. She can beat opponents from all over the court.
Gray with it, guarded by Wheeler. Gray is screen. Pass to Canada. Jones, she's covered by Ogumake. And it's Seattle with the rebound. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Northern Canada picks one up.
At the line for the Storm, Skyler, number 4. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And she makes both free throws. Gray outside. Back to Canada. Wide open. Basket is good. The assist from Alicia Gray.
Way deep from Canada. The D has to live with her making those because you can't take away everything from Jordan.
Ogumake outside. Ogumake sets a screen. Wheeler with it. And it's Howard picking her up. Here's Williams. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Pass to Howard. Reiner. Howard the screen. And here's Griner. Jordan Canada for 3. And the Dream, another 3.
Stepping up. Those were huge points from Canada.
Now Ogumake. It's Gabby Williams on the wing. Picked by Ogumake. Here's Williams. From downtown. And Jones pulls it down.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Canada up top. They now take the lead.
Fighting through the trees, that was a spectacular move from Canada.
To the middle. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Shoot 2.
And she cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Well, on the floor, Nneka Ogwumike can be so imposing. You know, she's got a clear height advantage over many players, and she knows how to fight for her shots.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that ties the game up.
Well, they should be in front right now, but she'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty.
Here's Gray. Storm with the rebound. Outside Williams. Wheeler, Gray defending. Outside Wheeler. Pass to Ogwumike. Williams. Agbagor with the ball. The second chance effort. A rebound by Gray. And you're the dream. Outside Canada. Down low. Here's Jones. It's good.
She lives for these moments. Gotta love how competitive Brianna Jones is.
Now a timeout called by Seattle. Seattle calls timeout. Now here's Wheeler. Gray defending. Outside Williams. Knocks down the trifecta.
Every team needs someone who makes those around them better, and Wheeler's vision puts her in that category.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And Atlanta has possession.
With a no-nonsense approach in tense moments, Gray is able to make plays when it matters most.
And the Storm with possession. They trail by 1. Now Williams. Outside Wheeler. Picked by Agumake. 5 to shoot. Wheeler can't get it to go, and they foul intentionally, and they're going to have to do it again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and, just hope for some misses.
Yeah, but they have to extend the game and use every last second on that clock.
And she commits the intentional foul.
Number 4. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for York, red and green. Jordan Taylor. 2 shots.
She drops the first one, and that will put them up 2. So she goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Now a timeout called by Seattle.
They got 2 options. Take the 3 to tie it, or get a quick 2 then foul.
And if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 wouldn't be a bad call, but the foul has to come immediately after that.
It has to come immediately. You cannot waste a second.
Pass to Magdagor. To the right side. From deep. No good from 3-point territory. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but she's probably the last player they want to send to the line.
Yeah, but they didn't have the time to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority there.
Yeah, and that's a good point. They just could not waste any more time.
And that hurts as she doesn't get the first one to fall. Really trying to focus now on the second. And she ends up making the second. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. So a close game sees Atlanta taking this one. This one was up for grabs right until the dying seconds.
And you know, I think what stood out was they showed their character when it mattered, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up